Allow yourself to find a position of comfort and support, whether sitting or lying down, where your body can relax completely while remaining alert and receptive. Feel the weight of your body resting naturally against the surface beneath you, letting gravity carry any tension away. Soften your shoulders, unclench your jaw, release your hands and feet, and let your spine lengthen naturally, creating a sense of openness and ease. Begin to bring gentle attention to your breath, noticing its natural rhythm, effortless and steady. With each inhalation, invite calm, presence, and a growing sense of safety within your mind and body. With each exhalation, allow any tension, effort, or lingering mental chatter to flow away. In this state of relaxed, receptive attention, your nervous system becomes open to the experience of emotional safety and self-acceptance. Today, the focus is on creating an inner environment in which happiness can grow naturally, without forcing it or striving to control it. Begin by bringing awareness inward to the sensations of your body. Notice subtle areas of tension, warmth, or ease, simply observing them without judgment or the need to change anything. Acknowledge that your body already knows how to support emotional safety, and that simply noticing these sensations creates a foundation of presence and calm. Shift your attention now to your thoughts, observing them like clouds moving across the sky. Notice any self-critical, judgmental, or resistant patterns, and allow them to exist without engaging. Recognize that thoughts are events in consciousness, not commands, and that observing them with curiosity creates space for acceptance and emotional ease. Bring awareness to your emotions, noticing the full spectrum of feelings present in this moment. Perhaps there is a subtle warmth of contentment, a hint of tension, or even a neutral sense of being. Allow each emotion to arise fully, without trying to suppress, fix, or analyze it. Observe how simply noticing emotions softens resistance, creating space in which happiness can emerge naturally. Imagine now a gentle, protective light forming around your body, your mind, and your heart. This light represents emotional safety, acceptance, and unconditional presence. With each breath, see the light expanding, enveloping your entire being, providing a sense of comfort, security, and calm. Feel how this safety allows emotions to flow freely, without being trapped, judged, or resisted, creating an inner climate where joy and contentment can naturally grow. Picture yourself now encountering an emotion that has felt uncomfortable or difficult in the past. Observe it fully, noticing sensations in your body, subtle shifts in thought, and the emotional quality of the experience. Allow yourself to meet this feeling with kindness, curiosity, and acceptance, knowing that it is safe to experience it fully. Notice how the nervous system relaxes as resistance softens, and how calm awareness supports emotional resilience. Imagine now that every emotion, pleasant or challenging, is like a wave in the ocean. Rather than fighting against it, you allow it to rise, move through you, and pass naturally. Feel the ease that comes from releasing the need to control or suppress your experience, and notice the sense of freedom, spaciousness, and inner safety that arises. Bring awareness to your inner dialogue, observing how you speak to yourself in subtle, everyday ways. Notice any critical or judgmental patterns and gently reframe them with compassionate statements such as, "It is safe to feel what I feel. I am learning to allow emotions without judgment. I accept myself as I am in this moment." Feel the warmth, comfort, and reassurance of these statements embedding into your subconscious mind, creating lasting neural pathways that support self-acceptance and emotional ease. Visualize now a series of ordinary situations that in the past may have provoked tension, discomfort, or resistance, moments of minor frustration, disappointment, or challenge. See yourself meeting each scenario with a sense of calm, presence, and emotional safety. Notice how the act of acceptance transforms your experience, allowing subtle happiness and contentment to arise naturally, without effort or striving. Bring attention to your breath once again, using it as an anchor for safety, calm, and self-acceptance. Observe how the simple act of breathing fully and intentionally creates a steady rhythm that reassures your nervous system, reinforces inner calm, and strengthens your ability to allow emotions to arise and pass naturally. Picture a timeline of your day, seeing each moment as an opportunity to practice emotional acceptance. Perhaps you encounter minor frustrations, interactions with others, or challenging thoughts. Visualize responding to each with awareness, kindness, and inner presence, noticing sensations, emotions, and thoughts without resistance. Observe how this continuous practice strengthens neural pathways that support emotional resilience, inner safety, and effortless self-acceptance. Imagine now a radiant light of self-compassion forming at your heart center, expanding with each breath to fill your entire body. Allow this light to soothe tension, soften judgment, and create a sense of belonging within yourself. Feel how every cell, every thought, and every sensation is embraced in this protective, accepting energy. Notice how this inner climate fosters subtle joy, contentment, and the natural growth of happiness. Bring attention to the integration of mind, body, and nervous system. Imagine your nervous system learning to associate emotional presence with safety and self-acceptance with calm and ease. Each time an emotion arises, neural patterns are strengthened, creating automatic responses of awareness, compassion, and non-resistance. Observe the freedom, lightness, and gentle pleasure that come from inhabiting this integrated state, knowing that happiness arises naturally when resistance softens. Picture now a series of future moments unfolding in which you practice emotional safety and self-acceptance. See yourself experiencing emotions fully, meeting challenges calmly, and responding with inner presence. Notice how effortless it becomes to allow feelings to rise and pass without judgment. How your nervous system encodes this practice as the natural, default response, and how subtle happiness increasingly permeates your daily life. Visualize integrating these experiences into daily routines, walking, eating, working, interacting with others, and resting. Notice how each ordinary activity becomes an opportunity to practice noticing acceptance and calm presence. Each repetition strengthens subconscious encoding, embedding emotional safety and self-acceptance into your automatic nervous system responses. Bring awareness now to subtle bodily cues that anchor safety and acceptance. The rhythm of your breath, the openness in your chest, the relaxation in your shoulders, the warmth in your hands. Link these cues to the feeling of calm presence and acceptance, so that each time they arise naturally, they trigger emotional ease, resilience, and subtle happiness. Imagine now merging conscious awareness, subconscious encoding, and bodily sensation into a coherent state of emotional safety and self-acceptance. See yourself fully inhabiting this state in daily life, automatically responding with presence, kindness, and non-resistance in each moment. Observe how the natural emergence of happiness accompanies this alignment, flowing effortlessly from awareness, acceptance, and inner safety. Picture a protective sphere of radiant light surrounding your mind, body, and heart, symbolizing unconditional self-acceptance and emotional safety. Each time a challenging thought, sensation, or emotion arises, this sphere supports calm, clarity, and compassionate observation. Notice how this guidance reinforces neural patterns of safety, emotional resilience, and the effortless growth of happiness. Bring attention now to gratitude for the ability to notice emotions, for the breath that anchors calm presence, for the nervous system learning to respond with ease, and for your willingness to practice acceptance. Allow this gratitude to fill your mind and body, reinforcing the sense of safety, contentment, and subtle joy. Visualize now a timeline of days, weeks, and months, noticing yourself inhabiting this state of emotional safety and self-acceptance continuously. Observe how neural patterns of calm, resilience,